Well, it's better than Beekeeper, but it's not going to be your favorite David Ayer movie by any stretch. Unfortunately for Jason Statham, I did just finish the last episode of Reacher, so this is not going to be a gentle review because everything this movie sets out to be, it does a bad job. All of the people parts are either cut so bad they might as well not be there, or they're handled so bad, who cares? Perfect example. The blind guy goes, well, night and day is not real for me anymore, so I gotta make day and night, blah, blah, blah. He goes on for a couple seconds, which would be fine, except even in that scene, you can see a lady lives there with him. Later, you see that it's very clearly his wife. You do have night and day. Somebody else lives there, bozo. There's very obviously somebody else there. Why have the stockpile of weapons like that? It just is, like, corny. Dr. Grandpa is another mishandled, fumbled arc that, like, it's very clearly evidence that he shouldn't have custody of his kid. That, yeah, it's just everything is kind of corny. The most chemistry Jason Statham has with anybody in the movie is the biker meth dealer. And boy, is that a choice, because there's no reason to. In John Wick 2, when Keanu Reeves stabs Common and they have that moment, you're like, oh, that's pretty cool. But even that was, like, a little bit odd. It's like that, but, like, way worse, because Common wasn't a weird meth dealer. I don't know. It was fine, but mostly it was just a 3 out of 10. It's watchable, but it struggles in all the places where it should matter. Another movie where the actor should not be the producer. It just doesn't work, because I feel like there probably are parts that validate all this other stuff, and we just don't do anything with them. Jason Statham is in the movie like 80% of the time, and there's just no room for anything else to breathe. You have the most incompetent kidnappers you possibly could, who've either never kidnapped and trafficked somebody, or they're so bad at it, I don't know how they've gotten away with it more than once. If they don't play the song, then that's bad, because there's every reason to have played the song. The final action sequence it's definitely a choice. At some point, a guy with a samurai helmet runs into the barn, and he either gets shot off screen, or he disappears. Like he's a Power Rangers grunt. He just vanishes. I said it was fine, even though I'm trying to move away from that phrase because somebody made fun of me the other day. I'll probably edit it out. It's worth mentioning that the book is like a 4.19 on Goodreads, so the problem is not the content or the book. It is 100% something in the Jason Statham, Sylvester Stallone, and David Ayer triangle. And I don't know if it's just where good stories go to die or be turned into like a mid-grade movie, but it's definitely there. So, nice try.